and gaming news. This song would be longer, but I have to make poo-poos. Poo-poos.
Welcome everyone, welcome to the first ever edition of Drunken and Gaming News. Yes, Drunken and Gaming News. Okay, so this is the first time we're doing this, so please be patient. We're doing it as a live stream, but we're gonna get it done. Alright, let's take it from the top. Bill Miller, how you doing? I'm gonna try to record this like as if it's for YouTube and not for Twitch. Alright, so dramatic intro. Hello and welcome to the first episode of Drunken and Gaming News. Yes, Drunken and Gaming News, where the uneducated will let you know how we feel about certain things going on in the gaming community. So, with that being said, Drunken and Gaming News, here we go. Thank you for watching. Please give us a like and please comment on any of these articles. When I say articles, I mean the BS that you're about to hear. Alright, so starting off, let's go right into it. We've got the Gaming Awards, people. The Gaming Awards just happened, right? Gaming Awards just passed, and, well, Game of the Year went to Astrobot, people. Astrobot for the PlayStation 5. I have not played it yet. I have watched gameplay. I don't see anything that's Game of the Year worthy, but it does remind me of Mario 64, so maybe if Nintendo focused on making like the newest Mario game, kind of like the Mario 64, the original Mario 64, they might be able to sell more Mario. Not that I don't think they have an issue selling Mario, but maybe they could sell more Mario if they kind of take a step back to the Mario 64 days. Yeah, so Astrobot won Game of the Year, people. And that's why I'm bringing up Mario 64. Because that's what it reminded me of. Of course, it also reminds me of all the other 3D platformers that we've all loved. The Crash Bandicoots, the Spyros. But, yeah. Astrobot, give it up, people. So, alright, Astrobot Game of the Year. Let us know in the comments if you thought there was another game that should have won it. You know, maybe something that wasn't even nominated. Alright, so we're going to go from Astrobot being nominated for Game of the Year to the one trailer that everyone wanted to see that did not show up. GTA 6, people. GTA 6, people have been dying to see the next trailer for it. And, well, we didn't get shit. Alright, you know, I've been playing GTA 5 since it came out. Every DLC, I mean, given they're free DLCs, but, I mean, we're just waiting on 6. We want to see more of it, and we're not getting it. Now, there's a lot of conspiracy theories hitting the web right now. There's the moon theory. If you guys didn't hear about the moon theory, you see there was a moon in the background, right, of one of the GTA 6 pictures, and it had, a V and an I on the moon. So people thought that I'm sorry, it wasn't a GTA 6 picture, it was something from the last DLC of GTA 5 that had 6 etched onto the moon, which people were speculating, and it became the moon theory, that the GTA 6 trailer would be released shortly. Now everyone was, of course, disappointed, myself being one of them. But we're still waiting, and we're gonna keep waiting. Alright, so GTA 6, people, let us know in the comments. Are you waiting for it? Have you given up on it? Alright. Once again, you're watching the first ever Drunken and Gaming News, people. Drunken and Gaming News, where we're gonna attempt to tell you our opinion on different things going on in the gaming community. And I want to repeat this the first attempt. Alright, so GTA 6, people. Okay, so now no one got the trailer. But a game did get released that people were waiting on. I myself was one of those people that was waiting on this specific game. And, well, it disappointed me. And I'm going to tell you exactly what it is once I get a picture up here. Bam! Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Now, I am a huge Indiana Jones fan. I've watched all the films, the last two crappy ones, the one with Shia LaBeouf and then the one after that. This game is comparable to those films. You know, even though it does go through one of the scenes early on from Raiders of the Lost Ark, and it makes you feel like you're part of the movie. It's very slow. It feels like a walking simulator, and I uninstalled it after playing it for an hour. So if you have the Xbox Game Pass, you can play it, and it makes you feel like you're part of the movie. It's very slow. It feels like a walking simulator, and I uninstalled it after playing it for an hour. So if you have the Xbox Game Pass, you can play it for free, and I suggest that you do that before purchasing it, because it's a Bethesda game, and I know there's a lot of Bethesda lovers out there, and I'm not going to take anything away from Bethesda games. You know, if you're into that engine, that's all you. All right. Me personally, if Bethesda's going to pull me in, it's got to be something like just way out of the box, and this one, it just feels like it's just been done over and over again. And yeah, it was uninstalled. Indiana Jones and the not so great Circle. All right. So there we go. I recommend you at least trying it for free before buying it. Indiana Jones. Once again, people, you're watching the first episode of Drunken and Gaming News. All right. This news update brought to you by twitch.tv/BillMillersDoc and youtube.com/@MultiGunman. Yes, those two channels are our sponsors today on Drunken and Gaming News. Alright, so we're going to move on from Indiana Jones. I repeat, people, this is the first time we're doing this. Okay, so now we're going to get into a game that just came out and I haven't tried yet. And the reason why I haven't tried it, and the reason why I want to bring it up, is because it's like $25, $30, people, for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. Yes, it's reminiscent of the 16-bit beat-em-ups, kind of like the original Ninja Turtles on the Super Nintendo, and you know, and the one on the Sega Genesis as well. Also compared to the recent Streets of Rage 4 and the Ninja Turtles remake that just came out, Power Rangers Rita's Rewind is selling for $25 to $30, depending on what console you're buying. Which I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys feel? Am I being cheap? Am I being the cheapskate? Or should a 16-bit game like that cost that much? And maybe I should just fork over the money, have fun at it, and you know, and see what it's all about. So I really don't want to. I don't think I want to watch too many videos of it if I do plan on playing it. All right. So there you go. That's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. All right. And just so you guys know, this is the first ever Drunken and Gaming live news recording. We do have a chat, so I can't ignore the chat any longer. Let's go to the chat. We've got Multi-Gunman here, one of our proud sponsors. All right, good to see you. Good to see you. Drunken and Gaming. The other host, Jason, is here. He sounds like Dan Rather reading the news. Okay. Multi-Gunman is very disappointed in me. Refuses to acknowledge me. Okay, no, that's not. Now you guys know why. I was trying to just knock out as many of these things before I hit up the chat, but here we are. It'd be better if he was doing a Dan Rather impression. Okay, cool. All right, back to the show. All right, Rita's Rewind. People, let me know in the comments, what do you think about Rita's Rewind? Do you think it should have been a little bit cheaper, or do you think it's worth the money? All right, now from Rita's Rewind, we're going to go to another game that was just released, and it's getting a lot of hype, and it's known as Marvel x Overwatch, because it's called Marvel Rivals, and it's a team-based, squad-based shooter. And yeah, you pick a bunch of Marvel characters, either heroes and villains, and you go at each other using special powers, very similar to Overwatch. Yeah, so Marvel versus Marvel Rivals, it's completely free. So make sure you check it out on any of the consoles, PlayStation, Xbox, or Switch. I believe it's on the Switch. Now here we go. Here's Drunken in Gaming. Make it funny. Don't just read it, man. Be you, be silly, do voices, make up songs. That's a great way of telling me this is not working at all. Alright, well, that was it for Marvel Rivals. I don't really have much on it. I think we've got to play it. I think that's what we got to do next time. We've got to play it. Alright, so with that being said, we've talked about Marvel. Well, we just brought up Marvel Rivals. We talked about Rita's Rewind. We talked about Indiana Jones. We talked about GTA6. And then we also talked about the Game of the Year, Astrobot, winning the Video Game Awards. People, let me know in the comments. What do you want us to talk about next? Like I said, this is the first time. I apologize if I'm not as funny as I normally am, or not funny at all. Alright. But I want you guys to have a great night, and tune in next time for another Drunken Gaming News. Also, make sure to check out every other Monday, Darin and Jason, Sega Genesis A to Z, yes. And also, Drunken in Gaming, the show within the show, where we interview a very popular artist, and then we get some good info for her. Alright, so we want you to check all that out. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us this evening. And those of you who joined us in the chat, thank you so much. If you want to join us in the chat, find out more by going to youtube.com/@drunkenandgaming. Alright, with some underscores in there.